I recently completed my 12th from SJC last year, and now I'm going to Canada for the September 2022 intake. I've chosen my admission in Centennial College, and I've taken up the course for Mechanical Engineering Technology.
Hey there everyone, back in India. This is Fazal Shaikh. Currently, I'm going to my college right now. I'm currently living in Scarborough. It's a little east to Toronto, like the proper downtown area, like a little to the east and the south. And yeah, currently going to the college.
It was a long debate between USA and Canada. First, I was going to opt for Pittsburgh, USA. It was the first thing that I had in mind. But then I looked at the pros and cons of both the countries, and I just how the whole riots were going on in USA. So that kind of triggered my head into thinking that USA might not be the safest country to go for studying, and also the hard immigration laws that USA has, and also the fees, and these are the problems. And when you look at Canada, there's no such thing like that. Canada is known to be one of the safest countries, one of the most immigrant friendly country, and the country also has 1.8 million Indian residents, so that's also a good thing. Black Lives Matter, then many such things like buildings are burning down. It's a sensitive topic, but it's there.
Correct.
And also the gun law, you say, like people in the USA say First Amendment and whatnot. So that was also the thing I was worried about. I was going to my local gym, and there I was asking. My trainer was also going to Canada, he was also planning to going for Canada, and I asked him what would be in Valsad, what would be the best class to join, and he told me I'll tell you 100%, just go to Utkarsh's classes. And he walked me around the whole gym, and he told me isko pooch. Everyone told me Utkarsh sir. Yeah. My first meeting with you, sir, it was amazing. When I saw you at first glance, I knew this was something going to be extraordinary, because your way of teaching was very friendly. Like all the other people said in the interview, it was very friendly. You seem to connect with the students more, and that's what I liked most about it.
The weather here, it's 5:30, so it's a little darkish, and the temperature is 17 degrees, and it's not that cold. It will be getting cold in December. So yeah, that's it.
The reason why I selected this course was from a very early age. My father owns an automotive car business, and I was very keen to know how things work mechanically, and that's why I chose the course.
The college that I go to right now, it's Centennial College, and I took up the Mechanical Engineering Technology course. So yeah, just gonna do that course, complete it. Hopefully I pass the course with good grades, A+. I'm currently maintaining a level of A+ in every of my course, the program courses.
So Utkar sir, he knows how to teach very well. He knows how to connect with students very well, and it was a very friendly environment. It seemed like I was not sitting in a boring classroom where the teacher was yelling at us and all. It was we were in a friend circle sitting together and preparing for IELTS. That's how it went. I had to somehow manage. I thought it would have been more I would cover somehow the things necessary, and I did practice at home too. So I had to manage my time. I think I was doing 2 modules I was there for 4 hours or something, and I was doing 2 modules of learning, speaking. Then the next day something else. That's how it was going. I think the module that was most fun was, of course, listening. I had to listen to what people were saying and write it down. It was also the module that I was scoring the most in, 8.5 and 9, and The struggling, I was struggling with writing like many other students. It was like the word count that I was sometimes missing. My handwriting was poor, and the connecting words and my grammar was like a little weak. So that's why I scored low. I scored 7 overall. My IELTS score was 8 in reading, 7.5 in listening. Writing it was 6, and listening it was 7. I think the most memorable day, I'd say it was days when we were like at the end of the class, we were sitting in a circle talking about different stuff, like not only the listening session, but people are sharing their own experiences. That was the most memorable day for me. Yeah, Farid ma'am was very helpful. Whenever I needed some guidance, she was always there, like ready to pick up my phone. I also once called her at 3 a.m. But like I was like very frustrated. I was very like in tension, so I called her. But still, even though it was like 3 a.m., she picked up. So yeah, she was very helpful. Monto sir, I actually didn't like much talk to him at all. I think the only time I talked with them was the counseling for which college to select. So that's how. And Maitri ma'am was also like keeping in touch with me if anything new happens. Sometimes like if I posted the visa file, or if I did the biometrics, she was always there asking for me how was the experience, how did it go, if you need any help. She was always there. So that's how the experience was. Okay, so like I said before, I always scored more. So I don't know how. I think it was the nervousness that got me during my exams. I scored low, so they were a bit disappointed with 7 bands. So like they were like disappointed with me, but they were still happy that it's not below 7. Like 6.5. So that's how the reaction was. Oh, they were like very happy, but one thing they told me was, shh, keep this all in secret.
Okay.
Well, she's of course like she's sad that I'll be gone. I was a very dear son to her. I was like helping her in every instances when she needed me. I did the shows. I was like I was connected with her. So she's sad for me, but she's also happy that I'll be leaving for a better life in Canada. Real exam experience was like totally opposite from what it was like in class. See, we have like a friendly experience in our class, but the way it was in examination hall, everyone was like robots appointed to like speak certain lines, and it was an environment that created people very it created nervousness among the people. So yeah, I think that nervousness was there, but if you have prepared well, then I think you can do your job there, and you can score. I would say the advice for other people preparing for IELTS is just to keep your English strong and know the patterns of how the exam works. Like the material that sir provided it showed how you can paraphrase the questions, and how you can use connecting words in writing and all that. So you have to do all that. The thing that I like to add is just you have to be mentally prepared, because once you climb one step of the ladder, you realize there are a lot of steps to climb. So like once you give the IELTS exam, there's admission left, and once you get the admission, the fees, the process and all, and this is a lengthy process. So just be mentally prepared for what's about to come, and the ship would sail smoothly. I think the credit that I give was that I was connected with English like from very early on. I watch movies with English language other than like how people normally do. They watch Hindi dub movies and all that. I was also listening to English songs mostly. Like following pages on Instagram that were all in English, talking to people. Like I also have friends in other countries who only speak in English, so that's what helped. I think my connection with the English language like from early on is what helped me. It was I will say it was very nice. It was all going smoothly in the beginning, but when I had to wait for my visa, I got very depressed because I got my visa after like 150 days or so. So that the whole journey was amazing, but the part where I had to wait, it was always bugging me, like why isn't my visa here and there. So like I also would like to give advice to the people who are watching this that don't worry. Like mine took 150 days. The normal processing time is of 90 days, so you would get your visa. Yes, definitely. My father and I, like, we received calls also, like, which classes to recommend, and we gave like decent classes as the answer.
So that's very good. About Utkarsh sir and like Maitri ma'am, I really gotta say that they helped me uh, develop the English skills that I have right now. They were very good tutors. They were like close to me. They had this friendly environment in their class that helped me a lot in like, opening up to them, and like they bonding with me. So that really helped a lot. They were there when I needed any help, like always there to solve my queries and stuff. It was an amazing experience, and I really hope when I come back to India we can meet again.